I have a cool car part show and tell for you guys today. So there's no question today, but if you want, you can check out this box right here. It does say Volvo on it. We're big Volvo fans here. So comment in chat with what you think this part is. Now, here's my head for reference and my arm. I'm 5'6" and I don't have an enormous head like Chad does. What do you think this part could humanly be? Now, there's blue tape on the bottom. I don't know if that gives you any kind of clue, but it might not give you a kind of clue. So what do you think could be in this Volvo box as I talk about what we're going to talk about on stream tonight? Welcome, Hanson, and Chad will join us later. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Good, man. We've got some comments already.
Ooh,
We've
nice.
got some guesses as to
see.
what's in the box. So
Whoa,
Jonathan Elliott said water pump.
Water
It's
pump.
very plausible.
Interesting.
Although,
Good.
The way
Good
you
comment
lifted
for
that
size.
box, it seems like it's very light. So I don't know
Yes.
if it is a water pump or not.
Yep, and if
But,
you're just joining us, this
alternator.
is the box in question. Again, my head for size. So not an enormous box, so that's about width, and that's about, width and length, and then this is, well, all my information is there. This is about how tall it is. So water pump is an interesting and very good guess for the size of the box. What else we got?
So, some people, Jose Moreno said turbo. So
Turbo.
Again, that box
Also-
looked pretty light, so I don't know.
Also a good one. I mean, hey, I just could be really strong, man. You don't know.
They could, yeah, don't know.
Alternator.
We've got
Shane says alternator. Jennifer says headlight. Al, mind your business, which is a hilarious Facebook name, by the way. Boost or supercharger, maybe. Blue tape is AC compressor. About how heavy? Oh, I can't tell you that. That might give it away. It could be like 20 pounds in a small box and be like, oh, well, there's a turbo or something. I'll say, oh, turbo, CEM, cold air intake, coolant bottle. How many guesses, Jonathan Elliott asks? As many as you want until I open the box. Just keep the comments coming until if someone gets it, I'll open it immediately. So if you guys keep guessing, I will immediately open it. But I'm pretty sure none of you are going to guess it. So keep going. What else we got? Coolant bottle.
Thomas said timing belt. Jack Robinson says EGR valve.
EGR valve.
I think people are just guessing car parts at this point.
I know, it's great. Keep commenting. I want to see if someone can
Here's my guess.
You never got a guess. That's right. What is it?
Yeah, you bought something from eBay and someone just happens to have a Volvo box and it's something as mundane as like a first aid kit. So that's probably what it is. That's my guess.
That would be an excellent troll, but it is a car part. I promise you, it is 100% factually, not fake news, a car part.
So we got some more guesses. Shane says
lanes water bottle. Nope,
yeah.
I got that right here. Is it a repair part or an improvement part? One might say it's an improvement part. It is not a repair part. So that is a good question, a good 20 questions kind of thing. Volvo sticker, no. R emblems, no.
I'll do a follow-up question. It is
okay, yes.
It is definitely for one of your Volvos, correct?
It is definitely
either for the Polestar or the other project.
Yes. Well, I have 3 Volvos. So I have mine, my Polestar, 2016 V60 Polestar. I have a Project 240 that is out in Oregon, hopefully getting finished up this year at some point. And also my wife has a XC90. So that might give you more of a clue. It might give you less of a clue. I don't know. But it is a Volvo part, yes. Is it for the 240 or the Polestar? Well, since Mark asked, it is for the Polestar. Coil packs or spark plugs? No. Engine or interior? No. That's a good question, but neither of those things. Brake pads? No. Brake hoses? No. Injectors? No. Jonathan and John firing out the questions. I like it.
So I clearly have no idea as to what this part is, but Jose asked a really good question. You said engine or interior, and you said no.
Yes,
so
correct.
It's got to be an exterior part.
Well, I mean, it could be transmission. It could be exhaust.
Okay.
It could be something else. I mean, he said engine specifically.
Engine specifically, that's right.
Yes.
Not powertrain stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you mentioned something
like.
about the blue tape earlier. Now, I didn't get that reference. Like the blue tape is normally from FCP Euro, or
yeah. So there's a company called FCP Euro out there. They're a great company. We've worked with them before. Okay. They typically have a blue tape that says FCP Euro on it. And why I mentioned that is because this one has blue tape with no writing on it. So, and they usually have it on top. We'll cover up my personal information, but they usually have it on top here where the shipping label is. So It is not an FCP Euro part. However, it is, again, a car part. And FCP Euro, if you don't know who they are, even though I have an IPD hat on, great Volvo company. FCP Euro, great Euro company. They have parts for Volvos and Mercedes and all sorts of stuff. They've sponsored us in the past. They don't sponsor this stream, but just chucking it out there. If you guys want to check them out, they're a great company. We got more comments coming in. Chad from Shifting Lanes writes, is it our new line of banana hammocks? No, it is not. Although that would be hilarious merch to put
Could
in
be.
the store.
Yeah.
It's got to be the Airbox Eliminator, something to do with air for sure. Well, it is. I mean, the air goes around it. Yes, the air does go around it. It has something to do with air. Hubcap.
Cabin air filter.
Cabin air filter. No. First aid kit bag. Satellite radio antenna. No, but that's actually a pretty decent guess considering it's very light and probably would come in a box that size.
We've got Mark Anthony asking splitter wings. I feel like it's a little too small for splitter wings, right?
Like those little winglets on the bottom of the car, probably.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely too small for winglets. 4G module. No. Distributor. No. Oil catch can. No. Good guess though.
And Chad also asks, is it an LS? Please let it be an LS. Maybe it's a scale model of an LS.
If I could fit an LS in a package that small, I would literally LS swap the Polestar tomorrow. All right, we get 5 more guesses in chat, and then I'm revealing what's in the box. So 5 more guesses.
Okay, 5 more guesses.
1 from John Logan. Shift knob. No. So that's now 4 more guesses. I did say air goes around it, Shane. So what else do you think it could humanly be? Hanson, you could chime in with one of these guesses.
It's one of those classic like horn style with the big rubber thing at the end. It's one of those things.
Just a big cartoon comic horn?
Yeah.
No, three more guesses.
Okay.
All right, I think we got 2 more in chat. Exhaust tip. I'm gonna have a clarifying question. So 2 more. It's not an exhaust tip. Is it headlight related? No, it is not, and I won't count that as the last 2. Nicole Dela Cruz, piston. No, you guys have 1 more guess, and then I'm gonna reveal it. And it's pretty sweet. I gotta be honest with you. It is really sweet. And then, okay, we got our last guess. Kenneth Paratga is a piston belt. No, it is not. All right, so drum roll, please, for the reveal of what is in tonight's car part box.
I can't do a drum roll.
So here is one of them, and here is the other. That should maybe give you a little bit of a hint. But this is a Volvo OEM part. I want everyone in the chat to understand. This is a Volvo OEM part. And I was actually pretty staggered that this is a thing that they offer. But it is a carbon fiber mirror cap for each side of the car. So these actually came from, this is not aftermarket. This is a literal Volvo part with Volvo stamping and a Volvo number. This is a real part that Volvo offered for these cars.
Wait,
so
really?
Super cool. Yeah. So this is
the company that makes sensible cars that's completely safe. They made a carbon fiber mirror cap.
Believe it or not, yeah. And I cannot even begin, like, everyone can be like, oh yeah, pop off a mirror cap and feel how light it is. I cannot begin to describe to you how light this thing is. Like, I literally feel like I could throw this across 3 yards, like, around me. It is insanely light. And of course it should be, because it's carbon fiber. It's basically made of like nothing. But just look at how gorgeous this is. I mean, the ring light, like, reflecting off of it is so cool.
So it's got kind of like a matte finish on there, it seems like, right? There's a really good follow-up question.
Like a weight reduction. Oh yeah, follow-up question. Sorry, go ahead.
So Harlan asks, how many horsepower does it give?
This gives a plus 500 horsepower for sure.
I thought so.
Yes.
I thought so.
But,
awesome.
I mean, you are reducing a couple ounces of weight. I know it's going to be negligible, and no one will ever get any kind of performance or real benefit from this. However, this could be considered performance-based because you're reducing weight. So it's not, it's a little bit of clickbait, but it's not clickbait enough. So there you go. There's one of them, and I'll show you guys the other one just because I think these are really cool. And again, I'm sort of like blown away that Volvo offered these as an actual part. Like, usually when it's carbon fiber from companies like Volvo or even like lower companies like Honda or Toyota or whatever, carbon fiber is like not carbon fiber. It's usually like a sticker or something like that. But yeah, this is real carbon fiber, and it's super light. And I have other matching things to go with this. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and bought the front lip kit and the side skirts. also are OEM Volvo. So believe it or not, they had a whole carbon fiber package that Volvo did mirror caps, they did a front lip, and they did side skirts. Not too exciting for everyone else, honestly, because it's not like, oh, supercharger or new turbo or whatever. But I'm excited because these look insane, and I'm super excited to have them.
So is that like a part of a visual appearance upgrade that you could get when the V60 Polestar was sold brand new?
For the model year 15 and 16, you couldn't, they weren't part of the car. But for 17 and up, they were part of the car. So basically what happened was Volvo Polestars of this generation, like you just ordered the Polestar, there was no trim level. It was like, that's your trim, this is what you get. And if you look at pictures of the V60 Polestar in any year, inside the little waterfall in the center console where the shifter is, all the buttons are, right below like the center vent, that is actually dry carbon fiber. And if you can see, like this, it's the same thing. It has that like sateen or satin.
Yeah.
This is not gloss. This is very like flat, sort of matte, like you said,
Right.
like a matte finish.
Still
And it
has
sort
like
of
a
matches
clear
that.
coat on it for like UV protection, but still, it's.
I mean, I'm not even. It does. It has like a satin clear coat,
Right.
but it's very
It's
thin.
not gloss.
So
yeah.
this is something that I will probably get paint protection filmed almost immediately because they'll get absolutely destroyed. But very cool part to have, and not aftermarket, so really kind of neat. I thought that was interesting, and I wanted to show you guys. And we got a lot of you guys commenting, so we'll do it again next week with my performance part. Going back to chat, let's get back to what you guys said. Let's see, we got some comments. Nicole Dela Cruz, what the heck?
What?
Yeah. I mean, it was a performance, but I'm personally excited about it because I think it looks cool, and I'm just a huge carbon fiber fan.